Hello, everybody. Welcome to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Pitter Patter Pop here for another episode of Best of the Rest, where we're going to talk about your non-GR units that are pretty good. Today, we're talking about Koichi. Koichi is the best BR unit in the game, bronze unit, whatever you want to call him. Excuse me. And he is honestly better than a lot of GRs. I don't know how else to say it. Basically, he's really good. There are GRs that do what he does better than him, but the fact of the matter is that part of what makes him so good is the fact that he's a BR. He's so easy to get tons of copies of, and that makes him so easy to raise his skill level. You don't really have to try that hard to get his skill level up, just because it happens naturally. So what he does is he charges up a bunch of tiles on the board in a set pattern. So you'll see him light up here when Echoes throws that. Yep. Fully charged, all the way back up. We'll show it in stand-up time as well. It'd be nice if I can get a stand-up without... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was going to say it'd be nice if I can get a stand-up without taking all of those Jonathan tiles away. And right as I said that, they all went away. True to form. Get them all charged up with Koichi. Give me some more Jonathans, please. Jonathans. Alright, well, that's good enough. What's that going to do? 111, not bad, considering it was only a 3x3, because I didn't have any Jonathan tiles on the board at the time. You know what? Let's try this again. See how this works. Come on, Koichi. Don't let me down. Good job. Good job, Koichi. You can do this with basically any charger, by the way. It's really good. It's a solid combo. Like, Risotto's really good at it. So let's move all of these Jonathans out the way. Then we get a big Jonathan. Then we do this. Oh no, I dropped it. No, I took like the box. That's not where I wanted the box. No. Shit. No. Ow. That's depressing. Still pretty good damage though, considering. Oh right, and now we can do another one of these. I'm gonna try the risotto trick with Koichi. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Oh, it didn't work because I ruined it. That's why it didn't work. Crap. Alright, well, it does work if you aren't bad at this game. Then it works. By the way, I'm using Jonathan just because everybody has Jonathan. As always, I just use Jonathan when I do this kind of stuff. I'll use him with a not starter unit next. Although I do think Jonathan is a character that he's generally really good with. Alright, now I'll use him with another character that everybody probably has because I know y'all rerolled for him. Good old Part 4 Jotaro. I don't know. I doubt he's on the leaderboard right now because this score attack is so catered to Risotto and just making Risotto as good as he can possibly be. So he's probably not on it this time. But the older score attacks were just covered in this team, in Part 4 Jotaro and Koichi. As people their accounts are getting older and they're pulling more stuff more often, they're using more stuff like Rohan, and Rohan is generally better than Koichi, just like overall. But then again, that comes down to the fact that Rohan is a GR and Koichi isn't. So Rohan, like getting him to skill 5 is just crazy, like impossible. You're not gonna do it. While with Koichi, it's pretty easy to do it. Ah. Ah! I can't play and think at the same time. I don't know why I did that. That was not at all what I wanted to do. That was not the move right there, what I just did. Wow, 104,000 off of just that? Alright, fuck, I'll take it. Fine. Whatever. Uh... So Koichi, throw it down. So Koichi's another character that is honestly pretty simple. There's not a whole lot to him. He just really kind of gets the job done, and that's what makes him so good. So charging tiles, like, I mean, you see it with Risotto already. It's really good. It's a really useful ability to have because it builds up your skill gauge recovery as well. So you can see people doing that, or even like I did it earlier with Jonathan and him. See, like, look at that. Look at all that skill gauge that recovered. Sorry, I cannot talk when time is frozen because I'm so bad in the stop time. Eh, that's close enough. I did okay. Let Koichi be Koichi. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow, that actually worked out for me. Okay. Nice. Nice. Everything's looking up. Darn. Didn't get enough skill charge. Very close, though. And you can do combos like this with most characters that charge tiles. Guys like, you know, Risotto, Rohan, whoever. What am blanking? Oh god, I'm blanking out hard. The skill charge is the best part of it. So getting that skill charge that lets you just be able to access your better character's ability, it's the best support that you can get. Stand abilities are pretty much, I mean, they're the main gameplay aspect of this game. They completely make or break if a character's good or not. And so when you have a character with a really powerful one, like Jotaro or Fugo or somebody, and you're able to just loop it like this, it becomes really good. Now, he's not someone like Risotto, who his ability on its own is also really strong. So, you know, he can just do whatever he wants forever. He's not quite that strong. So you have to be a little bit more careful who his partners are. Like, you can't take him in with Kakyoin or somebody like you can with Risotto and turn him into a monster. Now, I know part of that is because they are both featured in the current score attack mode, but it also just happens that he works well with what Kakyoin does and wants to do. Whereas with Koichi, you kind of need somebody more like Part 4 Jotaro or someone like that, or Jonathan, who is another straightforward character that's easy to use, easy to understand. There's no secrets with those characters. You know, you're not catching anybody off guard with a crazy Jonathan play, and that's what's best for Koichi too. Ah, ah. Ooh. And by the way, I never ever play this team. Ever. And I'm already hitting. I mean, I'm going to hit 3 million. And I have no idea what I'm really doing with this character other than just an understanding of how they work. Hopefully I hit 3 million. I should be able to, unless I do really bad right here, which I have probably jinxed myself into now doing. Oh, shit. Okay. Whew. I did jinx myself, but I got out of it just in time. Shit. Just get the Koichi. Why am I so bad in frozen time? Is that stressful for you guys too? Do you guys like get nervous when you're freezing time? I get like nervous. I do not handle it well. Shit. Damn it. Not gonna make it in time. Damn. 3.3 million, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Now let's go take a look at Koichi's character page real quick before we call it for today. Because I guarantee you this is a character that most of you have. And you probably have him more built than you think you do. Because by virtue of being like the only good BR in the game, you pull him often. So his cooldown is only 50, which is crazy fast. It's really good. And obviously, his skill level 1 pattern is just terrible. And his 2 and 3 are not like super great. But his skill level 4 and 5 pattern is really good. It's 12 tiles. So I mean, that's a big surface area that he covers. Like, let's see how much, because he almost overlaps Jonathan exactly. And Jonathan is 16 tiles. So he comes very close to just completely overlapping Jonathan's setup. Or, I mean, again, with Jotaro, you can just use him to spam abilities. A lot of people flock to like the eraser characters like Fugo and Okuyasu because they build up skill charge pretty well. And they do, but characters that charge the tiles like that build up so much skill gauge if you just get them going in a good rhythm like that with Koichi and Jotaro. Or, I mean, I'm sure if you are using Risotto in the current score attack, you know what I'm talking about, because that's his whole gimmick. It's just setting up that rhythm and spamming skills. But, I mean, Risotto kind of dethroned Koichi as, like, the go-to guy, because Risotto's really good. And then Rohan is better than Koichi if you really have a lot of investment in him, if you really have his skill level built up. But Koichi doesn't really need that level of investment because he's so easy to get. I mean, shit. After a score attack, you'll probably come out of it with a bunch of chests. You can get like 100,000 gold, pull a few Koichis that way. And you're bound to get some when you're trying to pull somebody you actually want out of the diamond banners. What? So anyway, that's Koichi. That's the boy. Ignore that little flick there at the end. All right, everybody. See you later.